At 63 years old, gospel legend Pastor John P. Kee has spent more than 4 decades touching lives through his music and ministry. Known as the Prince of Gospel Music, his powerful voice and spirit-filled songs have inspired millions around the world. But recently, a wave of rumors has surrounded his personal life, rumors that left many fans wondering about the truth behind the scenes. Today, after years of silence, his wife has finally spoken out, and what she revealed has taken everyone by surprise. Before we dive into what she finally confirmed, let's go back in time to understand how this powerful couple built a legacy of faith, love, and resilience that has lasted through storms, both spiritual and personal. Born in Durham, North Carolina, in 1962, John P. Kee's journey to becoming one of gospel's most beloved voices wasn't always easy. Growing up, he was surrounded by music but also by struggle. As a young man, he faced street violence, temptations, and the dark side of life, but it was those very experiences that led him to God's calling. He began to use his talent not just for fame, but for ministry. His songs, like Jesus is Real, Standing in the Need, and Show Up, became anthems of hope. And soon, John P. wasn't just a musician, he was a pastor, mentor, and father figure to countless people who felt lost. Through the years, Pastor Kee has been open about his past mistakes and the grace that turned his life around. But while the world saw the spotlight, only a few truly knew the woman who stood by his side through it all: his wife, Felice Sampson Kee. For decades, Felice has been the quiet strength behind the man everyone sees on stage. But lately, fans have noticed her absence from events, church services, and public appearances, sparking a flood of questions and whispers online. Was their marriage in trouble? Was she sick? Had something happened between them? No one really knew, until now. Over the years, social media has been both a blessing and a curse for public figures, especially those in ministry. Small misunderstandings quickly grow into huge stories. And that's exactly what happened when a few cryptic posts appeared on John P. Kee's page last year, talking about seasons of change and letting go of what no longer serves your spirit. Fans began speculating, was he talking about his marriage? Even gospel blogs picked it up, claiming that the couple was quietly separated. Others suggested Felice had left the ministry entirely due to health issues. But in the midst of all the noise, neither John nor Felice responded publicly until Felice herself finally decided to speak during a women's ministry conference in Charlotte. For years, people have tried to write our story for us, she said with calm strength. But I've learned that God doesn't need us to defend the truth, He just needs us to live it. She paused, looking emotional, and then continued. Yes, the rumors were true, but not in the way people think. Those words stunned the audience. Everyone leaned in, wondering what she meant. Felice went on to explain that the past few years had indeed been hard on their family. The pressures of ministry, travel, and leadership had caused emotional distance between her and John. There were seasons when they hardly spoke, when they felt more like co-workers in the gospel than husband and wife. But then came the turning point. Felice said she decided to step back from public ministry not because of sickness or separation, but to heal and rebuild their marriage privately, away from the spotlight. Her honesty brought the audience to tears. For many, it was a reminder that even strong Christian couples face real struggles, and that healing often happens in silence. John P. Kee himself later confirmed his wife's statement with a heartfelt post on social media, writing, "I thank God for a woman who didn't walk away when things got hard. She prayed for me when I couldn't pray for myself. What people saw as distance was actually deliverance." The post instantly went viral across gospel circles, receiving thousands of comments from fans and fellow artists, people celebrating the couple's courage to be real about love, pain, and redemption. The confirmation of the rumors didn't reveal a scandal, it revealed a testimony. In a world where public marriages often fall apart under pressure, John and Felice Kee's story became a living sermon about endurance and grace. Friends close to the couple have shared how the two have spent the last year refocusing their relationship, praying together every morning, and counseling other couples going through similar challenges. Felice's message struck a chord across the gospel community, especially with women who have quietly carried the burdens of ministry alongside their husbands. She reminded them that it's okay to be vulnerable, to rest, and to seek God even when the world expects perfection. Ministry begins at home, she said. You can't pour into others from an empty cup. Her testimony wasn't just about rumors, it was about restoration. For Pastor Key, the experience